Hey YouTube, I'm back finally! Yay! Party time! And this is the first time you got to see my room, which is really exciting too. It's like super exciting day. But this isn't actually going to be my room for much longer because I'm in the middle of changing it, so it's kind of really crazy right now. Hence why I'm not over at my desk, because then you'd see the entire craziness, which I don't think you want to see right now. But anyways, yes, I'm back. And today starts my week-long mission to do a video every day for a week straight, to thank all of you guys who've stuck with me and all the people who've subscribed since my last video, because, like, why would you subscribe? But you guys are totally awesome because you did. Okay, so today we're going to be talking some Trek. Now, anyone who's seen some of my videos knows I'm a pretty big Trekkie, especially when it comes to the original series. But basically I was more excited than anything else, and the more I heard about it, the more excited I got. So when May 8th finally did roll around, I was super stoked to go see it at midnight. I dressed up, put my Vulcaneers on, got my science officer shirt on, and I was ready to enjoy some Trekkin' awesomeness. Now, it's really bad with spoilers for this movie because I looked at pretty much anything that came out. I needed to know what was going on. And of course, in my last video, and some of my past videos, I've shown that I read the countdown for Star Trek. It kind of has a different storyline versus the one that was actually put into the movie, but it was definitely a very nice tie-in, and you see Nero in kind of a different light. He's not just like some stupid guy who's blinded by revenge. He actually has a method of what he's doing, and there's a method to his madness. So that was pretty exciting. And I also got this book the day I drove back home, actually. So I read this entire book in the car, and it's awesome. It just gives you a lot more info into the world of Star Trek in this new movie. Okay, so one thing I have to talk about is J.J. Abrams as the director. Now, I'm a fan of J.J., but basically I think a lot of his work, it starts off really awesome and then it goes down the crapper really fast, such with Lost and Cloverfield and other things like that. So I was kind of worried when they announced that he was the director and stuff, but the more and more stuff I saw from the film, the more I became relaxed with him as a director, and he definitely did not disappoint, because he changed Trek in a way that it was still recognizable as Trek. It was definitely made for a new generation. The bridge was absolutely beautiful. The film in general was absolutely beautiful and stunning. There were a few CGI problems I had with it, but otherwise everything else was pretty much flawless. I especially like JJ's use of science in this film, such as in the opening sequence when the hull gets smashed open and the chick gets pulled out, and you hear like all the intense music and her screaming and everything, and then they go into space where it's a vacuum and you can't hear anything. It's really a chilling scene. So that was actually pretty awesome. But yeah, that was really cool. Now, of course, we go on to the subject that everyone has been talking about, and that's the casting, and how the cast was absolutely brilliantly picked. Of course, everyone's talking about Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto playing the very important roles of Kirk and Spock, and personally, I thought that they both were absolutely brilliant. They're not necessarily Shatner and Nimoy's Kirk and Spock, but they took certain elements of those characters and adapted them to the situation, the alternative reality that is taking place in this universe, and really adapted it very well, so you can actually see how they could evolve into those characters, how they can... Quinto's Spock could definitely be a younger version of Nimoy, just as Chris Pine's Kirk could definitely be a young Kirk that eventually evolves into William. The two other big names I have to mention are, of course, Simon Pegg as Scotty. Hilarious. I'm just going to put it as that. Brilliant and hilarious. That's all that needs to be said about his performance. And of course, Carl Urban as Leonard McCoy. Now, McCoy, for me personally, was the character I loved to hate in the original series. So he always had a special place in my heart. And Carl Urban was brilliant. I really felt like I was watching DeForest Kelley a lot of the times. It was spot on. He had the perfect timing, perfect everything, and a lot of the character attributes that he added to it were right in line with the character. I thought it was brilliant them giving a Flask to McCoy, because everyone knows McCoy's a secret alcoholic. He's a southern, surly racist, and he's awesome. It's McCoy, he's cool, end of story. Alcoholic, yes, but that's okay, because it's McCoy. So yeah, the cast was perfect and spot on in every way. Of course, John Cho and Zoe, whatever her last name is, and Ton. I don't even know how to say half these people's names, but they all did great jobs as well. I wasn't really disappointed with anyone in particular. I think everyone did great, and of course, you have Leonard Nimoy coming in as Spock, which just made my little Spock-obsessed heart leap for joy. I felt like I had died and gone to heaven, because I gotta watch Leonard Nimoy as Spock one more time. So that was really exciting. There were only a few things in the movie that kind of annoyed me, and they're just really nitpicky things, like the lens flare that J.J. Abrams is like obsessed with right now. Kind of overdone in a lot of scenes. It was very, very artistically done in a lot of them, but I felt like some of them we could have done without. Also, I don't know if anyone else was freaked out by the evil, well, she's not evil, but the big-eyed lady in the beginning who's giving birth to Kirk. Like, I was like crying, and I'm like, this is so sad, and then I see like this lady with like eyeballs that are like, woo, and I'm like, what is that? That is crazy. So yeah. But other than that, I thought it was a great film. Definitely one of the best Trek films. I probably have to tie it with Wrath of Khan as my favorite, because of course Wrath of Khan is just a classic, but definitely it has overtaken a lot of my other Star Trek favoriteness. So yeah, if you haven't gotten to see it, you totally should. It is great, it is fabulous, it is awesome. I've seen it 4 times already. I've seen it 3 in normal theaters and 1 in IMAX. So yeah, I saw it like 4 times in its opening week, so you need to get on this. This movie is awesome. Awesome. Obviously right now, it's my favorite movie that the summer has come out with, but there's still a lot of really good movies to come out. We have Terminator coming out, we got G.I. Joe, Transformers, Harry Potter, a bunch of really great movies that still need to come out. So we'll see if it keeps its first spot. I'm not sure. It's a big question. The big question. But yeah, I'd like to know what you guys thought of the movie. If you guys went to go see it at midnight, did anyone dress up? Because I did. And it was really cool. So that was my review of Star Trek. I'd probably give it about 8, 9 stars out of 10. It was really good. And I'll probably see it some other time in theater just before it goes out. I'm not sure when. I need a little Star Trek break, but other than that, it was awesome. So yeah, I guess I will see all of you guys tomorrow to talk about, I don't even know what we're talking about tomorrow. Again, I wanted to thank all of my subscribers. You guys are totally awesome for sticking with me. As well as all the new subscribers, because you guys are totally awesome. I have 300 subscribers now, which I never thought I would get that many. So yeah, and if you're not subscribed, do it, because I'm back, and this is the week of awesome, where I'm going to be doing like 1 million videos just for you, and if you're subscribed, you get to see them all, which is a pretty good deal. So yeah, you should do it. So I'll see all of you tomorrow with my Battle for the Cal update, catch you up with Azrael and Oracle and all that craziness that's going on. So until then, I shall take my leave, and I'd love to hear what you guys thought of the movie. So until then, bye!
Superhero team up, cowboy secret spy, true love. Super villain doing one, bad guys